Asasiso. If you ask him, Mubasum, now one ye dear, Fenina, Massa, one some, Vista, some ye, market, po, any dear, is some party, and market, some party, Asasiso, and many dear, Sompa FM, Sompa TV, market, po, some party, and my dear. Fidi and to Sompa FM and TV Nebema wedding and Yakatiapa Nebema wedding Sabra way more dagini be natural so no dear when ya Bema wedding Nakatiapa so kamu Emakatiapa our Fidi and to Sompa FM and TV why Yasim Sompa mani jeni akati apana unu wada Sompa de asit neimunu ema akati apa Ye no mai munsam makudi munsam nina ne kasebo Ijisam ni jasu sem nina Sompa de abama Sompa FM Emakatiapa, Sompa TV, Emanitie, Sompa TV, Emanitie. Oh, wisdom ni mitie Sompa FM, he Sompa TV. Sompa dia Asasiso emeni Ajuma yesini ni aketienti usumu ansumyo anuna ni dia fanyina masa wansum bisa usumye makete apo eni die di sompa dia Emakatiapa Sompa dia Asasiso emenitie Sompa FM Sompa TV Makatiapo Sompa dia emenitie Ichimwa fidi ene to Sompa FM and TV Nebema wedijie Eni akatiapa Nebema wedijio Sabra way mo dagini Be natural so no dear when ya Nebema wedijie Akatiapa so kamu Ema akatiapa Our fidi ene to Sompa FM and TV Why Yasim Sompa mani jeni akati apana unu wada Sompa de asit neimunu ema akati apa Ye no mai munsam makudi munsam nina ne kasebo Ijisam ni jasu sem nina Sompa de abama Sompa FM Emakatiapa Sompa TV Emanitie Sompa TV Emanitie Oh, wisdom ni mitie Sompa FM he Sompa TV Ya boy ya back Sompa
and this is an opinion that I hold personally.
Sure.
You read 2024 general election, no, especially with the level of defeat, because the party force making sure we win the election, and we lost the election.
With the party leadership,
of course, absolutely. Into Chairman Blay, Obeka say he won the 2016 election for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. So that's his legacy. Into Yadusi Honoma, you must win an election, and nothing you do is honum. What you say to occupy the position that you have. In my view, the level of defeat in the 2024 general election, I would have wished that the National Executive Council, some party leadership, and said they should step aside.
Sure.
All of them. All of them.
Including the general
secretary.
Including the general secretary.
Yes. The National Executive Council, the party leadership said they should all step aside. Now almost setting up a steering committee to manage the affairs of the party until we have a new leader.
How would you rate them in terms of percentage?
I can't rate. How can I rate a percentage when we have failed an election? You can't give any rating like that. Abotchie wrote in BNE Honum. You can't give a rating. You are a host of a program. Your KPIs is that every afternoon you must host a show it drives traffic.
Sure.
You must bring guests omutumi communicate you must bring guests followers and listenership no meniaje. If you can't do that, you have failed. We can't rate you anyway. The fact that betra hanum wuni guest does not make you a good host. That's what it is. Until I can't rate a leadership they gave us such an abysmal performance in such an election that we had. I can't rate it.
Not even below 20%.
What kind of? I can't even rate it. No, I can't even think to comprehend to even rate it. It's not possible. To me, I can't rate it.
Wow.
To be honest, because NPP party you can't go for say you Bermuda Bang. But Mpacho
maybe if you Volta region.
Okay. Mpacho say Opa the catch also for Volta region.
Sure.
And now Papa ne catch any so for Volta region.
Sure.
Inti say Oka say ofi Volta region obi to me say na wo you dabe na obi to me so for Volta region. Obi to me kasa.
No.
Exactly. Inti the new patriotic party ye domino say even if a yende and na obi be join ya it's said there is a political party of traditions intino. Sa nipa ne papa ka say be train about party no. Ne nana bia ka say be train about party no. Inti senia onim se party no etie no enya senia onim se ese party no ete no na se enti saa obetumi aka ho asem. But say anoko ka sama yesi party no be mu da ben. Oh, me they don't need to say something to me, but I hear it.
What's it?
Meti. UGCC 1947. Ghana Hanum as I speak. There are only a few people at the time when Dr. J.B. Dankwa Park Grant, William Ofriata, Eduardo Akufo-Addo almost setting up UGCC. There are just a few people almost here now. 1947, 4th of August 1947, almost setting up UGCC. Just a few people almost here.
Sure.
Majority are gone. John Ajokun Kufuor is alive, 1938. It's clearly say ye na say beto party no I go through various changes from Eugene time. Eba Progress Party, eba Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition, and now the new patriotic party. Na senya ye nim se SSA ye no, enye sa na tie na original chairman to me Gina Bontin kasa. Bien na no kasa na ye kan wasema yeso party nim da ben. Inti for me I'm saddened.
Wow.
Of course. Because many Ghana for middle class be breeding komo. In some more kaninya say senior party ne kono mo pamu mu bi efi. And you be an politician. A sizable part of the Ghanaian people, they are not interested in MPP and DC. What you say? But yen Ghana for ya dream say senior yebebu on mine, we will do that through a political party governance. Into a political party in the beye akwendisua obefaso ebabeye or mampeni or minimu. That's what we have decided for ourselves. But all other countries na a monarchy. To say British. Britain is a monarch. Oko Kuwait is a monarch. Oko Morocco is a monarch. Yen na yese yewo Ghana there will practice democracy. And even with that, Oko other countries is a totalitarian government, one party state. We have said that your person mining a multi-party democracy. In Tabibia, you have about 4, 5, 12, 15 different political parties. But you said the major ones is just the New Patriotic Party and the NDC. Into there is sizable part of the Ghanaian people. They are not interested in MPP NDC. But we are the players in politics. Now say Chelsea, Arsenal, Bobo, and now Manchester and Liverpool, Bobo. There are only 24 players on the field. But you see the level of supporters. Massive people. Until we the political players, we are very few. But there are masses behind us. Until Nanka ese efata say ub which is Suban character assessment. Ese fata say yeshwe in a reflection of a mirror. Is this how we were brought up as a New Patriotic Party? Say na party dan Rocha party say netie. Nanado Dankwe Kufuado party say netie. Jacobechebi Otanta party say netie. John Ajekum Kufo party, is this how it is? Hakman Oguwajimine party, is this how it is? Party na penifo bebre ababe dom is this the party we have? In the next election, my first daughter is going to vote. Yes.
Wow.
Oh yes. I have an honest responsibility to ensure say New Patriotic Party stands and represents itself in a way for the future people.
Okay, so now said the Wukasara who say the American man you couldn't enya dia eye would there. And then you had also said
the elections are Yebetuabano on that day of electioneering is the survey that you will get.
Because what the survey be about Bonting was as of now, 57% of Ghanaians say as MPP Amanyokone the Dr. Mahmoud Baumiaba and no nebe bois Amanyokone.
And you're correct survey. There are over 200,000 plus delegates on Betuaba. I don't know where Musa did his data from. I don't know, but I correct survey. And I can tell you the truth. I think a correct survey. Let's vote today. And let's see who will win. I can tell you the truth. Kennedy will win the election, hands down.
Okay, Mr. Say, why Kennedy?
Why not? Because you see, Sena Mekayano, party, we know it from a very long place. Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition 1990. No more setting it up. Now in Memua Bebre account. Kennedy Japan, Nanado Dankwe Kufado, John Ajakum Kufo, Jacob Beche Bilamte, Hakman Oswajamai. Osafumafu, Baredu, all these people, name them. Dan Rocha, name them, all of them. No more party, no, our more for me, Dankwa Dombo Buzia tradition. Culture of silence, on person break it, Rekubrobe, SAT up, Radio I. Just to be able to make sure, say, the damn PNDC era, ARC era, no, they can be able to break it. Me, I'm a product of exile. My family went into exile. Rollins chased my family out of this country. My family went into exile. Really? Philadelphia. Yes, of course. Father was a medical doctor, ENT specialist. My family went into exile. Me person may go deep into it because I'll tell you something good that President Kufuor did for this country. 1997.
No, I know you don't want to go deep into it, but year Bena, family called exile.
Oh, my father left Ghana in 88.
He was chased out.
Of course. But it's okay. It's
not reason being. Reason was what?
Look, there are people alive today who caused those things, and I don't want to resurrect it because you see, President Kufuor did something good for this country, and I want to thank him today and remind Ghana for President Kufuor Yemaye. In 1997, President Kufuor by USA, President Clinton and another president at the time of US. President Kufuor by Yoshia Ghana community. Okase Ghana for nya omako into exile. Omomondi no mombra because 2000 election no he's going to win. And Osan Kasim be okache yen say Obana so obeye president the first thing obeye is obe setting up the National Reconciliation Commission.
A commission.
That commission and ama nkofo bebre omoko into exile. They had the hope and the faith. So Moba Ghana they will not be afraid to live here.
So did your father come back?
Of course, my father came back in the year 2000. Unfortunately, as life is, he died. What he has here. So, President Kufuor did something good for this country. That National Reconciliation Commission, now President Kufuor, SAT, brought a total healing to Ghana. But I remember, because I was a teenager. What he has here. Yes, we got back to Ghana in the 90s. I was a teenager. So, it's made a significant impact on me. So, me university 2006 and me kwa manoni and me bar 2018. It is as a result of near President Kufuor year. My brothers have decided not to come to Ghana again.
Really?
Of course. We are 7 boys. I'm the last of them. The rest of the 6 have decided they won't come to Ghana again. They won't come again. Me 2 years ago, they didn't come. They said they will not come to Ghana again. I'm talking from an experience of what I've had. That's what I mean. President Kufuor Yedana say, Oboa yenya ye papa nom ne nana nom ne ofa nom into exile. Emma omwa ratio mu say, come back to Ghana and you'll be safe. That's why some of us are still here. So now let's go ahead. Oh, can why Kennedy?
Yeah.
And let me try and expatiate it a little bit.
Sure.
From 1990, Edu Boy Oboa no money campaign. 92 election, Munya Munimi was a stolen verdict. 96 election, President Kufuor as flag bearer. We need a Kennedy young boy now to you as our Bagana or yeah, politics and business on and on and on in his 30s. Okay. Then 2000 election. Only President Kufuor entered into government. President Kufuor called executive and no called legislative arm of government. Over the years, for 24 years, was serving on legislative committees in Parliament, Judiciary Committee, Communication Committee, National Security Interior Committee, and Local Government Committee. Now, significant contributions of Kennedy in Parliament, from President Kufuor Abreso to Atamil Sabreso to John Dramani Mahama Project 1 and now Phase 1 to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo full term of 8 years. The things that Kennedy has done significantly in Beboswachino. There is something called the Cybersecurity Authority Act.
Okay.
Kennedy Nana Chair Communication Committee, no. I have reliable information from Dr. Ntribu Esiako say it is as a result of the instrumental involvement of Kennedy and the Yetumi setting up the National Security Authority, the Cyber Security Authority, and Ntribu Esiako, first Director General. It was under the Ministry of Communication, Madam Osla Ekufo, Ministry Hono. Number 2, under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Yebomode Eyejuma setting up the National Security Architecture and Strategy. All of that was also through the initiative and involvement of Kennedy as the chairman of the committee for Parliament. Local government decentralization. Picture be by Imra Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo be president.
Yeah.
And it was a picture of all the former presidents: Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Jerry John Rawlings, John Ajay Kufuor, and John Dramani Mahama.
Sure.
These 4 people. I think that was a very symbolic one for Ghana. But do you know what the conversation was? The conversation was that on the 19th of December 2019, Ghana was going to have a referendum saying, ye di two member call local government on na say papa we oti onye politician na say ne locality feel say obetumi the development about omo to abama no amo abeye MC and DC. A political party kicked against it. That's the NDC. That was one of my saddest days in Ghana, because development akoso we are from Europe to the North America to Latin America to Middle East to Asia. Local government politics, it's not partisan. In Tsesia NDC, ewo majority in Parliament. Obekaya omoko akwetia by election. In niema omoka yani say John Dramani Mahama ka say oni lawyer no betumi ayejuma. What you say? International say 88 parliamentarians near one there development into member in their places. So really, if say thinking about development of the country, we must think it holistically. Into the level of work Kennedy created jobs are created. It's created over 7,000 jobs. 1 man. Over 7,000 jobs. And then up a World Bank report, I buy and I'm reading here, and say 500,000 young people enter into the labor market now as I speak to you. 500,000 young people. Now, to be able to address our level of unemployment, is jobs, period. Nothing more, nothing less. I realized that there were a lot of young people here.
Sure.
2028 about why to know. Because my first daughter is going to vote. 67% of the young people under the age of 25 in the 2028 general election is data that is available. It's not rocket science. Do you understand? And for me, se me drain Ghana dachi home. Na me share omwa kwenya edi in this republic nimna. I think that Ghana must be turned into a business country.
It must be turned into a
Ghana
business
must
country.
be turned into a business country, right? Say, baby, I will tell you.
Yeah.
You are looking at me from your perspective. Obi otie me no so no otie me from the perspective.
Sure.
Maybe I will fatten on so or me from the perspective.
Sure.
The reason why Cecia abo be 3 o'clock no in China adiasa no is because of the way the hemisphere is orchestrated. Into every leader no you lead from your perspective. I mean, you look at all the leaders. Look at President Rawlings. Look at John Agyekum Kufuor. Look at Ivan Satamils. Look at John Dramani Mahama. Look at Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. All these leaders have sought to lead from their own fears. Okay, all these leaders, they have sought to lead from their own fears. Until when Kennedy does come, which I know he would, because Mijini said delegates for Nobeto Abamano. When Kennedy does come, what is going to happen is that Ghana is going to become a business country, where I don't want to say we are tired, but I think that gradually, people are getting tired of politicians. What you are saying?
And then Eddie can because it mountain Sisiana could be some our politicians.
We need to get to a stage in Ghana, you're afraid to be reconstruction of the country. Some countries say what President Kufuor did was a milestone. Kufuor will be very few, but it brought a significant healing to this country. And Mankofo Bebre, so President Rawlings Kwachi Motor School, I was told research is available. Sakolabi misbehaved in front of him. Okay, because of a yawana kolano many years ago because of the treatments that were given. A few months ago, me who say almost judges na yekuomono. Me who say Kwabene Japan was there.
Yeah,
you understand? We are kai nyema isi wo maimu. Oti ase, some of them bring a lot of pain to the heart of the people. It's for me, I hail President Kufuor because a reconciliation or the buyer, it brought a lot of healing. If at all we didn't get anything from President Kufuor's government beyond the NHIS, free maternal health, the fact say who said Ghana had gone through a blood period, and he needed to put Ghana on a healing path, and he succeeded. One of the things that I think Kennedy is going to do for this country is that he's going to create more jobs, sustainable jobs, and jobs that will last.
Who said Kennedy come? They be jobs. Apart from jobs, what else has he got to offer the country?
The job is the epicenter of everything.
SOMPA FM.
Okay. See, as you talk 10,000 Ghana cedis. Now, in Kofo 18, your money will finish before you get home. I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you. Jobs is the epicenter of everything. So economy, it's on jobs. Look at the number of people who evade taxes in this country. The informal sector, the formal sector. Go to Ghana Revenue Authority. How many people pay taxes? When you're to be about 9,000 people. Jobs are important. What you say? Your credibility as a NIPA and it's all Wejuma. Kennedy has built the biggest steel plant in the continent of Africa, to the cost of about $100 million. Operational cost of about $35 million. It's jobs. In Kofo sorry, I was sorry koye juma. And you nyamba no ho. O sorry anopa na yo kun na o yiri bisa sika no wenye sika. You can't go to your mother and your father and ask them to give you money. Jobs are important.
But Ebimuka say emotionally he's not well situated to be a president.
Obi awa serve parliament for 24 years. That's the first question. I didn't know that I didn't think that COVID-19 by you share mask. I can't say I didn't think that Matthew Poku Prempaka say when you move the virus moves. Okay.
Musro say MPP presidential primary so you baby Obiana.
Entina make say o toka you say for fire extinguisher. You say for tools shame because you say be our tie between your pie. That's life. And that is how it must be answered.
So it means that in an election there can be rigging.
Oh, of course. Why not? So be him.
That is why you have come out with this.
Until we are policing
mechanism.
it.
Policy.
Oh, you're policing it with an eagle eye. We have drones. Let me give you one example.
Okay.
El Salvador, what order? It's the biggest place for prisoners. President Trump was sending all the hardcore criminals from the United States of America to El Salvador. Okay, Omokono, the prisoners were in one lane, helicopters in the air, ships in the sea, and other vehicles by the side of the road. Do you know why? Because they are criminals, hardcore criminals. So the United States of America didn't want, they don't want to leave any stone unturned. And the criminals now, you're the Omoko El Salvador prison, Do you know, they have blindfolded them so they can't even see the road. What you say?
And you know, as someone who can say, I know, say, to MPP amanyoku no elections now move back. You want to say there are some people or within the leadership one can
I'm just trying to say
you assess they were criminals.
They be too.
And because of that, they were policing.
Oh, yeah, journalists. Me can't say Martin here. Me say El Salvador. Me say prisoners. The manner in which I transport you, mono, it tells you the high risk of it. What you say? Intimidate to two waka say election I be is a high risk election. Do you understand what I'm saying? Kennedy wants to win this election. All the other aspirants too wants to win this election. It's a high risk. In fact, El Salvador scenario now made it two. It's only one word: high risk. That's all. Forget about every other thing that I said. It's high risk. This election is a high risk election. Maybe that's a womb. Yes, so it's high risk. What you say? If you come say na me ba hanom, I live in Accra.
Sure.
What you say? But over the weekend you koyi juma kakra wo Kumasi. Me see free play one na me ba hanom. I'm not resting. I'm working hard. What you say? So it's high risk. Since I me call back na se menya coda, tea na wadi. Me call back na menya coda. Say me for vitamin C.
Sure.
It's high risk. All I'm trying to say is that the 31st December January election na yekono, a high risk election for the New Patriotic Party. And we must determine who the leader is for the forward movement of the party.
What if it doesn't go your way?
It's not possible. We are winning this election.
Of the New Patriotic Party. Why Pana would you say? Obey the national chairman of the party.
Oh, they say, I'm interested in Kennedy. I'm winning flag bearership in the first. Then afterwards, I can look into the national, regional, and constituency and police station.
People have said, Boache Jacko, do you support him?
Oh, I like him. In this year, he didn't come on. Young cry, you're catching his ombra. If you come and say sometime in Asia or Linda door, picture our hanum, catching so often, Bomodina Brad Chairman, or see you member chairman. I'm happy. Since this year, we see no Buso Beba. So
it means that you support him, right?
Oh, I support whoever can give the party a future.
And you think he can give?
Yes,
the party
whoever can give the party a future. There are middle class people, almost in Niema, what you say, and you'll be an opposite politics, but they want to live in a country that is serene. So, be president won't live in a country. Look at this young, nice, handsome man. So
he's a lecturer at UPSC.
Okay. I also lecture there. So, you see, Usha, you'll be an opposite politics. You see, for me, I don't know what we can do, to be honest. But I think that let's just win the flag bearership. Let me make Kennedy the flag bearer. Now for the decided but the whole national executive they need an overhauling.
Chairman Bute said it right here.
Yeah, they need an overhauling. Chairman Bute, I like him. He's a nice gentleman. I mean, like I said a few times, he doesn't know me, but my friend of fire. That's what leadership is about. I like him. He's a nice gentleman. I crutchy. Just
like the general secretary of your party.
Oh, bruh, don't take me into issues. Just leave me here. Why? Mobian trying to coin. Mamin try me dear no trying dear. Why? Let's not do that.
But a conversation within the New Patriotic Party's camp, they made it and say if all the leaders would go or no dear, I will say party. All right, so you welcome to SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and Country, midweek edition of For God and Country. Any bro, every sabra up him say nunum ebebo apemu, and we want to wish you well, baby. On piano, why you shirad that today, 1st of October 2025. Yes, indeed. Sir, and ababetua, I was all the asida in Kabiariba, or trade the ampon Yankopa because Yankopa Ibiama pa, Nakai said, Bibia Yetiano. We are under the shield, we are under the cover of the grace of God. And Tibia Obiano, you are welcome to SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and Country. And some baby ye be and come na interviews, we promise you nothing but great interviews. And anyway, I was SOMPA 106.5 FM. You call a central region where we are told, say, ensure a war at the hodon, a be any astate et and we'll be engaging. And anyway, the regional minister or the central region no na no edin komo afasa ensunos eni etie no sana womo siew ye de yenye hu ye de but would engage him. Yen anybody and babae na ye bisano a choir. You know any astate etie na wabra wo mobile office na kra no na san so no na any et saying and the state of the water today so no idea I know so ye be di hu komo na wie on SOMPA 106.5 FM na ye nyina ye be kaye a ewa Ashanti region all over the internet uko abefo entintan kese do so a video bi nam so yes headmaster bi watch a school near Kodabi, Edina shed them. War no fin, emiano. Now, as some beto jaro, you didn't say, and Rashabe Jedibia Babonting about a casse. Headmaster no, and ya dear, what force ya Kodano and then a die. Now, a Kodanity say, and I won't in a die. What does the law say? I'm rather saying, some ways on there, you're promoting me, didn't come on, and then we live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM. But Yanina, Yabakaya, and Cherry Biana, Abronya, DC. Hey, I ran away. Or Jenna home in our Chrome, Patrick. What Jenna home in our Chrome, Papa? Is so good. On tea said, Dogobi, also on tea said, Dogobi, upon the Black Maria, that's a sad grad idea. I have been jumping jab about Tohono, been jumping about on one party. One will say, or the cast be added to just say, register. What made you not so there? I'm better trouble. A flag bearer, no. A dear, sir, register no. Or no, and now, crano. I obey me determine Nipa or this the DM. Now, wait, and your party for day. And a general secretary, Jason Kodia, about wanting back. I say, Sasami Abronya AK. A new no crow baby and a party no a trio who fis asami who now asami told you know and Henry Kennedy a compreko and your point one was so any statement by say yes asami a bronye any Ashanti regional chairman of the party a chairman who to me at the ababa to abonteno I was a party the tree womo aso na active ya da anya bronye debut and abronya de eka say the general secretary kraba monting ababa say idea esi no one atwe omo afi ho no the general secretary one can ye according to abronye abronye eba bonten esabella base general secretary and when a general secretary sorry ya do kai asem way this a Miami petition the national executive committee of the New Patriotic Party now office disciplinary committee and Jerry at the say a year team Ken through a year Tema West Tema West chairman of the new Tema West chairman of the New Patriotic Party what does you about to abonten say as some way dear one so just say omo petition and pass also omo petition now petition no I could do a year cried your mom will say, better care about 3 weeks. But what was immediately by force. At once by force. I think come away and come on and to live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM. And then say Ubeka yeah. And your man Penya water so His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama Eko Lanchi aye the 2025 National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And one more Lanchi under the theme Building a Safe, Informed and Accountable Digital Space. Now, some come and now the Minister of Communications also added a voice. Was it government is set to establish a cybersecurity fund? Obviously, establishes some cybersecurity fund. Now, some fund, no, minimum could I want it every year. And in there, you need the Deputy Minister for Communications, Abedi Gomonevi, live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM. And Sabra Amenoka say, President Mahama, the petition I commander say, only Justice Kulinde for misconduct. A formal petition has been submitted to the President John Dramani Mahama demanding the removal of the Supreme Court Judge Justice Yoni Kulinde over alleged judicial misconduct. Judicial misconduct. Benga. Opeso who and say mu na tie mu nsam na otwe mu nsuo ni nyina. Pomodin na koswetie eya Sompa 106.5 FM for God and country. Nasa share subio say sabre inflation. Minimum kase for the first time in 4 years. Inflation about below a year 10%. We are told by the government statistician they say minimum kase inflation had dropped to 9.4% in September. First single digit in 4 years. And Yebisa say, is this reflective? Inflation crowd, you can say about for my and soon so ben pa and in your economy no so ben pa and in your mini yakotokum sanko so ne idea boarding na yakoso na okay pato akukon kete
Nkukon kitten. Omampani John Mahama. The campaign promise.
The campaign promise.
Nkukon na bedrana.
Sabre obviously government ever started rolling out Nkukon kitten program no 3rd of October. On the year October one date. No say 3 million beds to boost local poultry.
Oh, you been Nkukon.
And you know Nkukon kitten 3 million.
Now, who would you?
Ebu. Na me menya nkoko.
Tell obre obi abi. Yes, yeah, Ghana for.
All right, so the government has announced plans to officially launch the Nkoko and Kete poultry program in October as part of efforts to reduce Ghana's heavy reliance on imported chicken and strengthen domestic food security. We need some and that's also ababetuja and also this is that pronounce yebebo modern yakomo. Na yasanya ntia said river bodies na makano in central region and I don't know, Central Regional Minister say river bodies no any astate and the yababo moding na no edin come. My friend honorable call paying Autry. What on a central minister, also central regional minister, and bedin come on program. Yension so say, ya wa boafo a wo ba so asenekese ya de biara da no ye the program yi ebremo na ye di kan ya medima for herbal center. Dr. Time da so papa we obadjuma doctor we obadjuma gidi on the so say ya dia or mra what the toso e the mouth said the be ya obanya ohu edidi mu entem pacho so onye otididi mu entem die e wo yaresa kwan so a and the nipa we a and as a doctor we dey enikwa say ukweti no Dr. Time da so na yare be no timisa ne ehefa no wo number be no betimi afre na si so but wodi na koso e de tie adwuma die no ye de betudwa e de amamo na saka bio say Electroland Ghana Limited, the home of quality electronics. Makacho say da ye share ye adwuma die ase for God and country for the first day, you know. Idea almost started some so as sense some wojidie oyemu na ye bomu adwuma hu de roma omo a yade a wo munya mfasudie pa o maka kire yen enti yeso ye bekoso adam ase enti be bia o bia no se wo adwaton ade bia wo pesa wo ton a fa bedan Sompa 106.5 FM for God and country ye be bre na ye di hu adanse e de a kire ye na tie for. Remember, doing business without advertising is like being in the dark. No one else knows what to do except you. Grab your opportunity now. Let's advertise your product. Say who did ja? Ejede na wudie no emfa nche suma se. Fasha haimu udi baba haimu susua. Enam Sompa 106.5 FM so eno ana be ma de hye hu. Wadwa ton ade a woton wo se de be ya abanfo be tu ababegu so amaso wanya sika. Ade abo wabusu ho ban na kai say Bell Beverages Ghana Limited. Wamuso wamude anum de kama pa bedwaman so. Aye kama say Bell Cola, Bell Malt. Any anum de akeka nyina no. Eno ye beka ho asem na hwe. Live here on Sompa 106.5 FM for God and country. Maka che odada say wamu product ni nyina anum de a eye man koda de eye man panyimfo ni nyina no ebo no eda form na hifa na akwa obenye bi ato na kai say be ka be bia ukwa obenye bi ato na kai bi o say belakwa natural mineral water enso de enso bobo enso yo enso we no ma it is totally refreshing enso na ye de say achiare ro nyon tola nune kwa papani enti baba den pa Bell natural mineral water kama pa belakwa kama pa ye beka ho sam e da kire na wie live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM na maka cho say so ye bema ana wo yo ba ana mo ye ebusua e wo se munya duduo na mo de simu fie duduo a aba adwaman so a enam abafu kwan so a yesiesie ni kama e wo tuemu a yedi huni edi abre wo no edi enda so no e 2074 T74 ekun yade bebre na opese hu yade ahudo a ekon a eno so bomade nkoso etie ni bebia obenya bi ato hye no so say Food and Drugs Authority for menomo kasai wo mo ajatum hifa na akwa obenya bi etu aton number ben na opese ofresi so a me palcho ubetimi ni doctor no edi nkomo kai say eno ye beka ho asema kere na awie live here e was SOMPA 106.5 FM na saka bi say Lexta Company Limited one more enemy yak toothpaste ya toothbrush abejoman so come pa apple same way ya toothpaste and now the chuchu sia unya abofono and now the chuchu sia ekum numkro brushes so ya kama ni sentino one more anone no one more ankasakra ebe tu figa na ha ede kwa manane na mposia no so one more Ghana ha so omu yuso kanka minua Sarfo kantanka that we do akwato box or the amane de busianfo ewo Kumase me pa chom so asede pa yes toothpaste ni ya toothbrush me pa cho ehina kwa obenye bi enti ya boafo na wie 2074 Lexta Company Limited amodi yes toothpaste ni ya toothbrush abedwaman so sasena Medima for Herbal Center Dr. Time da so sasena Electroland Ghana Limited and Bell Beverages ya better almost say wo so asene pa na wie ye dey for God and country jumedie no brewo na yenya na ntie se owura aboache jako atu nanum tuo wo say sa bredi se the party for dodo na ka se omra no eyade a obeba yeda na se o guys say mrebi ye ne di enkomo e wo fidie so na me bisa na say na se dodo na ka se bra national chairman so say me na me se fata national chairman na me se fata say me ye okendini flag bearer e dia ma party na so why this sudden switch eti ewie ye won a special aid back wa ha ye no ebedi ho
and a prof me hu say one hu ba ku bi abanso chairman wuntumi
why then
national chairman
why
who post an
enyo no kre o da bi enyo no
me hu wo 3 for 8 na me
now what did you say no kre
where say
chairman want me for national chairman
ade a tie free on one
Asante region ya de ma no want me am homoden
ente bia no person upgrading me
upgrading ekwahin
so free chairman no ko national
of regional chairman
no ko national
na Asante region modern bomb na obo
o prof bia na hu yin bia na Asante
the data is there
sir
since do say no we in Asante region ade ma party
ye bekom ba me da no pa mi hu bibi sa
me da mi hu ya binim so ya obi
be national chairman
want to me any concern for national chairman but me can't on fata
sir
I'm telling you concern for national chairman David hokra de any concern chairman want to me
cry on tra hokra
David man try
oh I see
David Ashanti region then they see all
also so come
but I can see his democratic rights so be court the contest so what I say
Obama man can you bad
and before yeah be some say chairman would to me or bafo the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party mo beto abanana
asem sebe
na abronye sakwa any vice
no MPP dey nyanwanwa MPP dey nyanwanwa
we are sure
if this thing happens I won't be surprised yeah
but anka party no
I wouldn't be surprised at all
but anka obumie no banka discipline so betimi aba
awurade a
chairman abronye
ka party mbe de say wo
okay mama line up no
o sa the match be was
national chairman of the New Patriotic Party so what to Abama Bernard Entwibuesia
chairman want to me that's right national chairman
the first national chairman of the party
that's right
akwa ama
abronye DC
Hey.
Kapatino.
Stiano. Mumma mi stiano.
Honda ka Dr. Baumi ebe chi stiani ye.
Come ko stiani ye. Ye rade. Adore bia na odi bia esiri o.
Propose zebebe kuribo.
Danyewo. Says what are you doing? The national chairman of the New Patriotic Party.
And this is the first vice.
The Gabronia crowd and call for general secretary and you.
A general secretary mom.
Because I
also you're at Okasa. Yeah. I think they're on Babua.
And where do your baby say it for on Facebook says here?
That my pussy agenda. Say agenda pussy.
I chairman would to me for the national chairman ship position of the New Patriotic Party. And regional chairman for Bunu region, Chairman Abronye. Say, also, Baba, the general secretary of the party.
No one was a chairman, I want to be Abronye.
Debbie,
hey, bro.
Yay! For God and country.
So, Pagwan, Albert, you.
For God.
Yes,
but I'm Kepao.
Anyabado. Oh, Sarfo's one you.
Sarfo. Me pese. Udi Boache Jako picture. Any chairman to me picture ebeto. Na ye bisa ye netie for.
Almost so dear.
Almost so dear. Na general secretary position. Na de Abronye. Na de Abronye. Na de Majustin Kodia.
Pam. And this is a Chamawun to me, honorable Bacheja. Now, Abronia JFK. Oh,
Chairman to me, any Chairman Boache, honorable Bacheja. Omumi one over two Abama. The national chairman. Of the New Patriotic Party, Sarfo crowd chedo. Boache jako pictures Oba. What do you watch?
Not general secretary, Abronye. Any JFK. Bad guy. MPP more do. Prof.
Sana so NDC. A brother swa.
Me say me NPP me jai journalism. Me kwa ko join ni bi. Oh more there.
MPP more there.
Oh more the rough.
Oh we are sure. Oh Sarfo. And then the Sarfo failure.
Party more
Sarfo. Honorable Boache jako picture na uhuana.
Oh show.
What was that? I brought your picture. Who to be picture? They only superior. They never so.
Na chama want me I had no show one. Oh ma be sexy eye.
Oh the way you sexy eye why serious?
When you say
but I wish I brought you there then a guy.
I brought you then they see like
first match na to so mine why Sarfo chairman won to me any Boache jako one over to Abama no why me pa cho what they fato so sisi aban
what the sembe cream
oh you dey question dey bisa 1 year etie yen ehwe yen wo Facebook sisi a mo call your Facebook wall honorable Boache Ejako any Bernard Entwibo Esiako aka Chairman Wuntumi for the national chairmanship race.
That's right.
In the New Patriotic Party.
That's right.
Sarfo mienu ye bisa se wan abeto ababa omo. Hey Sarfo nde de
aba
debi enede nye
and me say
na me de bare no kudi na ba so me ba cha fato so ma be Sarfo ye ne tem na fato so ma me na ebre ne ko hey enede Sarfo ba na di me oh na picture be na show SOMPA for God and country. Sabre uko e Facebook wall Bernard Entry base Boesiakon aka Chairman Wuntumi any Boache Ejako say gropo mienu we eba for the national chairmanship position of the New Patriotic Party. Omomu hwan na beto abama omo.
Correct.
Omomu hwan Chairman Boache Ejako any honorable Boache Ejako, I beg your pardon, any Chairman Wuntumi omumienu why na obeto abama no say lead the New Patriotic Party again. Go for the second match. The second match no Chairman Abronye because from grapevine sources, you know, say Chairman Abronye Ebeba, the general secretaryship position of the New Patriotic Party. Now, or no, so no, only JFK, and it see that kind of. Now, I was I can't see them. Yeah, besides say, no, so wine and I have to Ababa as the general secretary of the party. So, but I just want to come
Prof, answer your man penny the I launched a book crowd boss cybersecurity
the 2025 national
2025
cybersecurity awareness month. Yeah. Now, maybe so say I was on a Facebook page this is here JFK versus Abronye general secretaryship position of the New Patriotic Party. Obumi no one obeto abama obeto abama no. I beg your pardon. JFK. What information yenya unconfirmed reports.
Unconfirmed.
Extra say JFK ebeba.
That's right.
Sasuna aya Bunu regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party.
Aya
Abronye. Also obeba for the general secretary position.
That's right.
Of the New Patriotic Party.
That's right.
Yeah, because I say obumi no way. Why now obeto abama no say on the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party.
Question
I bisa don't know. Yes, I can. Francis upon Wusu Ewaha. Ono a special aid to Boache Ejako. Na yene mo kasei Ura Boache Ejako declared intention say Wabeba Ababe contested the national chairmanship position of the New Patriotic Party. Francis Memakwaba.
Mejosu Prof.
Napum to say.
Nyamiadum.
Bibi Abokode.
Kani nenye asese die.
Neye.
Ahoden aba. Meka kani ana me patch say.
Yeah.
After 7th December ni die. Nye me nko me ni MPP for no dodo na nenye. But enura yi die ebe kan ne aminim say fitich na ekoni die. Ahoden aba. Eniji aba enida so aba
sa
no kre
mu party mu enije
eniji aba papa
eniji aba party no
papa is o she
brebe na enije na bai
ye hwe MPP party ya
yeah
ye wie 7th December abato no ye hwe ye papa ye hwe ye fram
NDC for no bomu fum fram
we nya asema ye be kan si ye hwe ye fram
mujitumu
ye jitum si ye hwe ye fram na wo yi December 7th ni free ho a abato 2 ene asa akọ within this short period
yeah
yakwa blukuma yakwa akwatia eno nso ye hwe ye pa na utie form na wo hwe party for na utumu say na the spirit of the party no ebutu
party the spirit no
na ebutu and
ewo kwan bensenso
ebutu because clearly the leadership no we are not seeing where we are headed
osa
sincerely because there be ametaka asem bi say ye wa abusuam na say abusua panyin for some reason eni ho no yi odiadefo si ni na so a mprempi no abusuafo ne mfa anidie a ese ema odiadefo no
okay
mame famra ye party MPP mu
right
yenyina enim yewura Stephen Intim on Tiapo
sure
na ye bompa ese nyame besa ne are
hallelujah
to say first vice aba second vice ewo ho third vice abeka executive saaka because abusuan panyin ni ho ni ntino ama
odiadefo a chairman buti
no kre edidie no enidie na osi edema no
enidie no party for no fama no
ensipeye
na chese party for enidie ma no
ensipeye
ebuo bi eni ho ma no
ensipeye na eno eka ho na ama leadership no enti no so obeka ya after akwatie yi dede bebre ne ba party mu na ye fahini intisi a ne ebe kono ntida bia ye kolusu de na utie fom nso a na eye obi beka say request bi na ekoso fom na utie party na de omo kan say ye hia obi a obetimi aba abeje party no yehia obi a obetimi aba be yi free baby e wo no yehia obi a obekire direction a yekọ party fo no bebre ni me be ya adwen se Yewura Aboakye Ejako eni nipa na dodo na tu ne nsi ne se papa nukure ni yenim se presidential ni si weni so yenim se all these years enyuma a wo ye the way a wo carry wo ho ade a wo sua nyina no eye se daachi bi obeba betu franka ama MPP no abeye o mampanyi ama Ghana nanso papa si yehwe se ne party ni si kona
o friend papa na say
me ka papa na ye Yewura Aboakye Ejako
okay
yehwe se ne party no esi kona se oba na obeso party nim o dane party no na se o the party ni si baby na esi as a national chairman a eno beboa party ni yie esan say papa ochina bi ubedi flag bearer na se ya na party no etie dia ebeye din say ubetimi aba bedi abana be mampanyi
okay mami mbisa o then na a form for ne hu a ne senti obi aka say eye Yewura Aboakye Ejako embram beye okendini ema eye the New Patriotic Party
prof enyoma mienu in my view MPP party say no enyoma mienu ni elake number 1 eye unity no enkabom eni ho number 2 eye discipline no MPP for musu nyina ne
discipline say amanfo be di party den hihye so no mu
ombedi party ne hihye so
no mu muso
ombe carry om hu yie say no we sorry a no aka de ope we sorry a no achia ne ho se de ope ene ye party ni tradition no ebo ebra enti ne ye hia obi a 1 odi discipline no ebeba party nim and number 2 odi nyina ye bebom se abusua baako na party for ne say there is no other person than Yewura Aboakye Ejako ono na party no ejidi se oba enyoma mienu discipline no any unity no obetimi di aba party nim
mami na wase ebusua afa na wado efidie na to a mene Francis Opono Wusu and edin komo special aid to Aboakye Ejako da said the nkomo no tie no party adehye na dodo na kase Omuhiane say Obabe, the national chairman of the party, he's talking about two qualities. Oyobia or Kanipa boom, and then again, Oyobia when it comes to discipline, or you're very, very astute. But apart from these two qualities, the knowledge about the party, Aboakye Ejako the knowledge now.
Party for no man beka no kre na kire say MPP mu si epe nipa party no enhyehyeye ne nkyekire oti ase no nimpa untimi mo obidin enya Yewura Aboakye Ejako ne qualities no dodo na awo ho ne nimdia wo ne nimunyam ne nyina awo ho ne mom de party for ne kan say papa enyoma mienu pe na yakoma esu say yehia eno ni discipline no any unity no waben unimade wo animonyam ote party na se ena wo sa wo discipline no any unity no a obetimi di aba party nim ne sent no bra ne beje party no emaye
wow monye sure say party for now mo for mo a wo mo ekeka sa no adanko dada dre nsem bi no mo keka akire Yewura Aboakye Ejako
politics there obi beka enkomo ne dooso na uyi enkomo ne dooso no nso a yenso ye de aso atofom yakofom akotie fom fo ano yankasa yakọ obi beka say third party for nso akotie fom na response a eba no ekọ benkro say no kreni party for ni hia Yewura Aboakye Ejako at this time.
Wow. Wait me confirm that.
It is confirmed.
Why a survey?
Yeah, yes survey. Yeah, questionnaire. A form for now so aba oma pim aba beka. Na prof adeba kwa me den say enkomo ni nyina aba no ena me call papa enim ase papa sei na manfo ne ka sei na manfo no epese wo ye ma omo he say abeto de ne e ka. I think that was the very first time Yera Boachie Jako bo mi di ankasa me ne nam na ofre me vibes SOMPA FM. But that very time ofre me Francis so ofre me yam sheme eja me ye di na metin de o catch me ne say Francis enkomo na ekoso wo fom ho no enye se mente mate nemum because of the presidential enkomo na ekokoso ni nti no mum ye nya abotre ni entwen ema presidential for no emetwam nko. Now, on two things, he is self-motivated to hold the party's chairmanship.
Oh, sir.
And number two, there is Obibeka say an outside motivation. Now, my mentor was here. Timbusa says self-motivation in the
that is intrinsic.
Intrinsic.
Okay.
And I say party or started DHL crowd now undi 18 years. Odidi ne papa chia di rem from KO. Di rem ma e de be fa ligon emu amani hunu ofa mu nyina. Di oka ni say enti me agya ko me be free party mu wa bra party fo hia me. Ana emu aye diama party no manye hwe ya ma party ya na. Semisom semi ye national chairman na me dane no mani onim se party fo so beta na chi. Na se enuoma timi koyi a ochina bi so ni ho a party fo beka se emu ye den no ne e wo bi e friend Boachie Jako a oba be so party nim eye party ni ye mae. Number 2, the kind say otwa nani a youth no ene da na koma so ono ni mate fo no ene oma omo wananim de sabio oma bo omo brawi de oso omo nya owiase nyina omanya awie ede bi oso omo di bi omadi awie nemom se omo ni ho a party bay ene omo di gya nchirima enti ni se oje atuma na the other reason is say oje ahyehye ni yie e de ama nchirima enti no osasi subia say campaign a yebeyi of course odi ne ho ba jim nemom obepese obema youth no akonya no maba ni nyina ya tena se ni adwene ho ni ahyehye party campaign no esan say youth ni bebre ho no ma obi beka say mesrami kan o omabra nyina enam party line eso enti se party ni ho ochina omabra no ebe bibie wo ho enti no obema omu nyina akonya ma omaba ne nchen mu nyina mu betena se na obi ade na dwena ba yebetu kwan abom yebeba radio abom obi won ma onim kasa nemum onya akonya kra metena hada me number 1 example akonya ya me didi na chi ya o ma me akonya se as a youth no enene mitimi e kasa o radio so yi yen sa no nti na oba se ochina bi no ye campaign no obema ya akonya ama yetimi adi na chi yebesuasua party ni nyoma ebi mbesua kasa ebi mbesua organization ebi mbesua se de esi ehye campaign enti no this time around obejai campaign ama youth no asom abonechi dom.
All right, now yenim say Boachie Jako a party addition per what you are saying and say omo say obey the national chairman of the party no yenim say ono kwenti minye oba he has to come with a team wadwimi bisa ho ana
yehwe ye party ye leadership ni yen hyehyɛ a chairman your first vice second vice third vice the bane omom keka even appointees enyina aka ho no krani say obi obedi bia efata obi obegina se okwa abani bia edia eyeye na efata de hu ehia panso ne se ye elect mo awie no ekwa mo befa so a mo beka mo ho abom no maye adwuma no ye wa Boachie Jako ti hoyi onyi kokoba na o meyi dedeba obi biara obetu ne ho asi o so obe contest position biara no owini a oni ne beye adwuma empos wan weni a ye wa akwanya wo ho a ebetimi di omu nyina aba around ne aye adwuma na bom se obeta we yachi so obeta we yachi so obeta we yachi ne de enka the campaign plans.
Okay, so I'm kind of campaign plans no wa. But maybe say the current leadership one more house is here no. Obe per se only ebimu ebeye adwuma na.
Obi beka say this is democracy. Mi gidi say your current national executive so mo hui dodo na ebe per se ombesa contest biu. Ye Abotchie Jako any omu nyina tiye.
We sure.
Oni omu nyina tiye. Eye Ira Steven in team. Ira Bute. Madam Asobaira de beka Nana B. De beka Ira Justin Kodua. Oni obia tiye.
So obakaya mene Abotchie Jako din komo ha. Na he tells me say uhwe modern boy the current national executives a boy even including the regional executives are Onunu fee say all of them must go. And that word is there. Ope I met me a bossa tip no at the amount. How would you respond to it? It was for that reason maybe saw the question that I say. Or I say only some of the current national executive members,
of course. And Mikaisa question here ubisani eba after the 7th December abatui. Na yebeka no crachere yen ho a ye lusu 7 December abatuo no ebufuo ba party ibu pa yantwen ama amanfo ame explain omo ho se sei eni sei eni sie ye lusu 7 December no na party for na rekamia say obi ampo mpese obehwe any of the executives enim enkomo na ekoso form ho ane say munyina amonko obi anko ye mpese ebehwe obi anim obi anko. But after 7 December a man for na bete nyoma ni piase
ba koma me ni di encheri sao
ne nyina eka 7 December abatu yi ho e na abeka say me kai say ye kon so yakolusu 2 elections ni nyina na ehu abufuo ho na enye Yewura Abotchie Jako penso
anti no person o kire me say eye Owura Abotchie Jako ona mebufuo so e na o de ka asem na na
Yewura Abotchie Jako any party for no dodo na. And I can make reference Yewura Bute enso make a similar issues say osusu say ono Yewura Bute any executives na aka no obi anko
Adenimo also made the same
Yewura Adenimo entino eye enkomo a ekọ based on the frustration e de nkuku ni bae. But emre ba na nimu yi yaji atum say yekobaye ye lusu the way forward say national executives for muhui eye o madwen say ombesa babiwa and I'm kind of democracy at the end of the day no to me ni kuta omombeto aba na ye the delegate no enti ebeja ama delegate no mum na omankasa aye the judges of the issue.
I know it's a difficult question you are answering, but unfortunately, we are so sorry, sir. You are in the hot seat today. But it's here for so more about you know, because these are some questions are my dream, and I sit here on behalf of the listeners. So whatever the questions are, my dream, and no, and I mean so when I'm asked the question, you don't take it personal.
Me too, I say.
It is the rule of the game. Yeah. So as we speak now, Abotchie Jako here for now.
Yewura Abotchie Jako after Enra ne declaration no. Senior tradition ebechre no. Empanyifo okrum ha. E o se utua na mo no kọ mpanyimfo ni bi na so na formally no ode koto omanim ye wa asofo mpanyimfo krumim ye wa ahemfo mpanyimfo ye wo past presidents ye wo past appointees ni ministers dodo na also de to omanim ehun dwuma na se sei odi
enti okwa aprobo
menka se aprobo nemum individual visitor or de kwa kotu omenim aprobo na nkasa de mre ne beba aprobo na nkasa de
wa sha ase no
wa sha ase na wo aprobo no menti ase ye se ye be ko the various
David say you know the say aprobo de ka say obi ko aprobo it's based on an issue.
Yeah.
We know what declare intention. And our intention what declare we know also ko hu mpanyimfo bi. And to okọ oba pro or sakwan no so. E dey assembly dey akwa down. Enye say okọ aprobo nationally akwa campaign in niema. But this is a declaration of intent okọ ye. Na enche ye dey nkomo no beba wi here. But your last words, and then before I was some chat to one about background, I don't know what they are some even to you know. What was the reaction of the party?
Enra 30th September, formally, Ira Boache Jako releases statements. Within 15 to 30 minutes. The engagement are a bar on social media. The number of calls are a bar so any ye mubi so any dodona or more in chain. Say me pe brofo papa bi dia toto ho ameka say unprecedented. I think this is by far
a unprecedented. Let's just say idea ebin sida. This is by far, I think, the first time on his official social media account engagement say abaso. The comments very positive, the shares and all that, and a very commendable way. Ema yehunu senior party for no isi junifa ne ho any chairmanship omu pese obeye no. From where you sit, this is a question directed to you as a person, not on the basis of the fact say Okasama Boache Ejako. NPP from national to region. Akono eyo akono. Empenyimfo no mudi anymore nationally. Any region no. Eyadia akono.
Prof, minyini pidie menimfi pidie nemum MPP a obi beka se mihu ya mibedi akiri no nukreni akono ana ewo ho no eswate nukreni but enkosa
okay yamfa
enkosa mi gidie nso se yetenetene na akono no ebesa aba.
Okay, what's the major to?
Me disi hey mechia etiefu bio mechia party ma dudua abo dom edi raboache Jako achi dudua omuje nasem ni tirimu podi mekoso asho mu nkran say MPP, this is a fine opportunity e was ye sum near side party no you could see ni nine so and said them sikano no this is an all inclusive party ye nyu obi nto nchen ye nyina na ye ka bom ne ene na kwa wini ne ene na asaye party ni ye nti no dodo a omugina epuno achi a ompeso omubam nyina no they are welcome near yebehwe na ye no obi anso aye adwuma medase p
Mr. Medase pass by Francis Opono Usu a special aid to Boache Jako okwa catch that says SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country abijakuni nyina Echiano. Now we want to wish him also well in his bid to become the national chairman of the party. Yeah, that's a pass by. Pato,
Prof.
May I meet Francis Ewi?
Akasa.
Akasa.
Wayade.
What on the boss? What on the boss? Now, Ubenede. But I'm going to say President John Dramani Mahama Wabra. Now, we will launch the 2025 National Security Awareness. So, let's take a listen to your man pinning there. Okay.
And sometimes you just entertain yourself when you hear a very cyber-aware person who they try to scam, and they play along, and the conversation is normally very interesting. Me free MTN. I mean, MTN will call you in tree. First thing, if they manage some good English, please, we are calling you from MTN, and your number has been blocked, so we want to unblock it for you. Your Momo pin has been unblocked. Then they start leading you. And some of these, I respect those of our citizens. They say, oh, is that so? It says, yeah, so I'm going to send you a code. When I send you a code, repeat it to me so that I can unblock your Momo pin. The most interesting one is this guy who pretends to be a stammerer. And says, so read the number for me quickly. They say, one. I wish that all our citizens will be that aware that your bank won't call you, your telecom provider won't call you and ask for your personal details. And so this is a very important pin has been unblocked. Then they start leading you. And some of these, I respect those of our citizens. They say, oh, is that so? It says, yeah, so I'm going to send you a code. When I send you a code, repeat it to me so that I can unblock your Momo pin. The most interesting one is this guy who pretends to be a stammerer. And says, so read the number for me quickly. They say, one. I wish that all our citizens will be that aware that your bank won't call you, your telecom provider won't call you and ask for your personal details. And so this is a very important month and a program.
You're a for someone your man paying it to John no. I'm a GDP say what in some new year. But permit me at this particular point in time to read a portion of it for you, even though it's here or can't no. President John Dramani Mahama launched the 2025 National Security and Awareness Month. Ewo Accra the team are building a safe, informed, and accountable digital space. And during the launch, Yaman Penying edited to just say the 24-hour economy require secure security systems and cyber security protocols, noting that round the clock economic activity means banks, hospitals, public services must operate without disruption day or night. We can send be ebina media to Jano. Then additionally, we announce a $50 million fund to support indigenous startups in building a digital finance ecosystem. But yabakwa amano so sisi na medi enkomo bi sisi ansa na yabasa asem we so. Yabohwi akọ central region. Se Abraham na okase ya ntia se central region, some rivers are around that area no in so many incenti no yenya honorable Echo Payne Ochri or no central regional minister. Honorable Yama Kwababa for God and Country on SOMPA 106.5 FM in Accra. Hello, Honorable Pacho. Honorable me Pacho Otemenka. The line has dropped until you say in Sabbath Miasa can be na Edin Komoa. That is what it is because Galamsey. It looks as if say Ghana we are making some headway. It looks as if we are making some headway. If it's really true, any addition our central region, ebetimi actually and say as someone a regional minister eba catching no credit. Then it means that we are making some headway. But Enra, yani Dr. Palgrave, Boache Dankwa Edin Komoa, he tells us, Galamsey is a whole economy on its own. Abendi anywhere obetimi aka say. Obetimi to ase. It can only be me patron nyabotema me interview. It can only be managed. Mamin call a central region na me a minister ndi nkomo. Honorable Regional Minister patron ma kwa ba SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country jumadi so.
That's it.
Me patron na umpom to saying.
Terminal dumo.
Na ogwai boko there.
Bibia boko. Sister me unka sizo no bankan.
What bankran?
Yebe into adina maybe ma mukanda meko.
Anytime I hear anything concerning central region, then it makes me remember the kind of school I attended over there, University of Cape Coast. University of Cape Coast. It's a great institution, and I'm proud to be an alumni of that institution. But a quick one, Bisa said, the fight against Galamsey, so far, our central region, how is the fight going? Are we winning the fight?
That's a bit Michia exile soon. Yankupona Doma and Tokana, the Yen Papa Ntoka, Yena, most media for Moya Malfamedy. It's a maybe, or my pay mamma, not Aroma, ever pay me more than 50 centuries than me. You could do papa, ye, na ye, substance. Now, I don't call by mamma making popia, which is me or there. After that, and I am support the Galamsey, you I say. Now, I your host. Now, no, also a Numa Papim. It's with baby no other Bassasa. A central region there. Nature Galamsey, upper inch, east, upper inch, west, and a part of as soon pension, as soon south, the mother. You can't come one up. What soon no ye for reserves no ye pamo papa the car.
Okasa mo pamo mo gidigidia. Anyabiano a kwampen so na mo fa so apamo mo fi eye yensuo no ne yenkwaye mu.
Ye I mean me chairman for research. Enti ye a police for album. Ye Timemufa was over Omano Ajin na yeko pro na yeshede. Obiara nko nsum ana kwaim. Oye mine na ejuma na nkasa ebinum wo ha. Wo lines sa SOMPA ejuma. Onenti ye yeko na yekocho ba na yebohwem. Na se wo ka ta na de wo kwan da eze mine na baby man on ye insu no on ye forest reserve za on the yema mineral commission for bem na wokwhwe da mpa baby a was mon o na ri ejuman da man konfuni na yempe weyi ma da man konfuni na yempe weyi ma hwekra into police for grounds memfuna bi so grounds na yewo edoma not mo for kan ye pampa mo fio ma asumdwe ata.
But yenyan ntia say the lands minister Amakofi Boa edit to just womo at minister Amakofi Boa edit to just womo ati abejuku bi edin da so no 9 months na 9 months no womo na sabre 2 minu ekrom say womo kopeko the various Galamsey sites na womakọ pamo woni a etu efoma godie ewo kwan bone so. Anyabiano in your region no 9 months for no enyama ho ana region no 9 months for no enyama ho ana
Bobba wo you wage make it abai omanpin mahama ntokwa make it abai omanpin mahama ntokwa olokun esuga MC anono onam kwan biara mrama ho kwan bi inoriye ansa na 9 months wo babe apo na ye wodoma woba wobo shede dem hawi o national security support na woba dem nti eyim so waba a wo gudu a wo yi ejuma no so aboa manyama rokoyi papa.
And we are also reliably informed buying deploy Sarfo bi ama womo ko guide your river bodies bi any ye acquire be 44 hotspots. Maybe say in the central region, no. More hotspots ni be our central region wa na.
Central region ye be kra na ye be hotspots ye wo nsu baye e ba se bi o ha.
SOMPA
FM ko ye of river fra na nkeka ho. Nso no so ye botumi ye bi ma amanfo aboye. Say me yo ka say enuma pepem dina oye doninti ona wo ma wa tunsu wo konyako water treatment plant no mo information there yamina duma wa kwapa mo na wo dina wa hwe so there won sam ba hobio and say yes you will be you will insum na your reserve forest na do so also you be yan wo so wa to wa bobo e me ya yituma
na nsu ahodo a ewo eye central region ye bisa se wabra na mo ba ban mu no na nsuo no na eni etesen ana sese so no eni etesen.
Oh ye ba bem de na wa we ma sama ye ba na de poto kra nanso sese I mean to man kada na yo atu kwantin a o tede ejo no nkodo ye pame binum ebinum so wako anaje ye pame binum ebinum so wako na nsu ankasa no do garanti to kwa ne do no ono oya do ya bi ankasa o se na tawo esese anafo anda ye wonfo ano nsu so opim fe so ho na eba ntawo esese anafo adodo wunsu na ayo bibia ma agede obi anyi ho na do office so baba na afo nti dem ayo su aye ya oya na oya yao ntina omampe ma ma se ntokwa no mo be ye na ayo so nti ame central regional minister meko owo ye che no munia eastern regional minister so also kudo kizikisi don so ko na other side no bi aso aye no nti se oya reba plan na da ayo so na ya kan wa asem de ya the bio optimity ba no owo ye cleaner atia ma so ya ba hwem bibia ye clean na se ye asa na se oba da asro na bia obefiwa baza na chere ya personal sequence ya
anti sisi ana ye betimi aka na say eye honorable ekopin ochre ede to eye for God and country ni omamu nyina ni mu say sabre eye konyako dam no sabre astati enye nsu a ombetimi a process ama de share a e central region anomana
da be manka dem hungry dem be no kra nsu nayi dado de onyefe osande we jai pa kada na wa se dada nti poto no ya hwe na di na da wo na mpemfo wona wo nsumu mpesemu yimize na wo tede mesi mo se kodunu yenya bosum kra na da bosum ko na kakabi mo wetum wa settle na wetum na waye nti mame pa tenen
Adora yene doctor bako ekasa wa ha na your friend Dr. Palgrave Boachi Dankwa oyobi a woye MPP ni mapa na osaso kira de e wo UPSA as a lecturer and then he tells us say galamsey kono enya de a aban bia betimi akon anaso omanmu ni nyina akra betimi asore tia galamsey says galamsey is an economy on its own na baby I want ujidi say galamsey fighti ye betimi adi nkunim wodo ana.
Oh yeah, doctors no work as Abiana was the research na did what they can. But then me see there azama ye ken oye yesu ban na fi baby azama odin ye ko tu say no na manza ye hu no impare ko tro bi ye galamsey no onja ho nhwe eba central region there I see sama wa ba ma manza manfuru wo hu no wo do bi jina wo mpo ma orodo ho a onya da what about to fam kra or say you want to be
and ma na say but before you be jaw kraba wakono you say the fight against galamsey one key institution sabre ubia e boss institution ni din no e nananom say nananom e was central region one commitment towards fighting galamsey no saying woni nananom wadi nkomo
very high in the sense that traditionally police question obia obewu da na nebi say na yi dem me impa dem na day but one for su police kwate chiro won na da una Chinese funa bi kan na di na was one court no oyini bi ele nwa we be je be oka che ode oyimo ya no oyimeyi in fact na na bi mpo wo fred let mo fuda one bra one my distress calls the one there will be a dem one for na kutukutu kuna wadi chamfa na din wata wotumo friend ye call covido ewo asin center mediatum they be am be abesen ko na wo ye bi but say the minister afon so wo ye bi mpa me say watu okom manzama olba inye nsudom manzama lokodemi bindin zide onyin biara wa appetite obakra obey garamse another orunstone there ye ba stop garamse
hey asema okay dey nkomo dey de pa o se na nanu mo a wo mo central region dey se si ade enyo mo akonokra se wo be galamse
besa na what in short of form what do you could in short of form what do you could jima aya insunu me ya din da sabe enu ma na dey be na wona na what do you could jima it is standard na ni ogum na what do you could jima na dina ya ba no otu iwa one can but better to be kan ha onti onyin biara na Peter dem bi owo so there obotwem wa ya garamse ina ni ke ka ho no ndinzi there na oje wa na agenda oboboa but so pema ya reclamation na je mesa
SOMPA
to attack you are to attack
hello me ba cho otemenka okay mama here say hello honorable ba cho na line also all right yeah here say yen sabetimi asaka honorable na yen no ewie eye enkomo na ewie da mabefi ha even samo atanase Evans atanase dey binim say de hayu uja yeah here say yen honorable be wie eye enkomo no na oh okay me ba cho danke here say betimi na wie enkomo no ansa na yatoa eye enkomo na ebedi wo fie because central region ankasa ebie a isu hu oden wo ho pa because time na me call UCC to the bia just say ye nenam sa na yakopin isu po na yaba be dware na isu kakra wo ho a wo say Kunyako dam ho omodi court for treatment mo okay we say honorable Abahama honorable ya ma akwa ba
yeah man say afem biem
ya sa fra obi o say enwie you aha say the me person be bisa etwa to na say won say central region ankasa no ade an show some wo ho ho oden ye pa ni sa galam say issue asaba is it not a big worry to you?
Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Nane Nopoko Ajiman. About able to have an man who bank over before who's not there. Nancy at the end chamber, anybody watch a day. You go to SOMPA. Or you don't go to my armor, and your man no out and that's what ma Yako in here. Get over and you're no way to where you're the hotel. All the good, not a good kind of the hotel. All the good, not a good kind of for the into the Yaso. You got used to buy for the into the Yaso. You got used to buy my wife say. Remember, I didn't come out the year you will support you who see and not who come. Yes, I have been doing. I was saying, the other one I don't know. You told I had never had one. My warrior, I'm a break. I'm not very nice. I'm not Marco. Yes, I have to get secondary school, so in hospital. Yesterday, a very bold lady, I'm on a secondary school, were putting there. Or Bobo Bay Basa. No, we are and yesterday, you have connect level. The day treatment, I'm on. Number one, it's on your hour. Yes, I'm saying, I reaction. You must talk. Yo, now. You must talk. Yo, now. Now, me bisa say, we are. Now,
Now me bisa say we are the chairman of Regseki. The chairman of Regseki. The padu do say na wachiro mo na wo mu ye do say na wachiro mo na wo mu ye galamsey.